This month's videos are brought to you by Video Rangers Podcast, your one-stop podcast for 80s movies and TV. Check them out on iTunes and Google Play. Good afternoon, everybody, and happy Friday, TGIF. Yes, thank God, it is Friday indeed. It is also very windy outside, which is why we are doing this intro from my car, so you guys can actually hear what I'm saying. It's been pretty crazy windy the last few days, and it's kind of been messing with my audio. I'm not too happy about that, but oh my gosh. Okay, so yesterday... Yesterday was absolutely hilarious. Who knew that a 13-second ad in the front of my videos could cause so much drama? That whole situation was just absolutely ridiculous. But it is what it is. Life goes on. These videos go on as usual. Nothing is changing. As some of you guys pointed out, some people just aren't happy unless they're complaining about something, and that is absolutely true. And that's just, again, just the way things go. Anytime I make a little bit of a change, people just freak out. I don't get it, but again, that is life. So, all right, I am absolutely starving, and I know exactly what we're gonna get. We're gonna get some Arby's.
Hi, happy to meet you. When you're ready.
Arby's curly fries. I swear these things are more addictive than crack cocaine. And I'm okay with that. Delicious as always. Yeah. And the weekend is here, finally. All right, so this evening we are heading back to the post office because once again, I have about a bajillion packages to drop off for you guys. A bunch of stuff you ordered from the Cinema Sickness store. Again, thank you so much for that. That is awesome. And I would hope by now I have a package, at least a package that are waiting for me. So many of you guys have said you've sent stuff or you're sending stuff, and I would assume that some of it has arrived at this point. Maybe, hopefully, who knows? I'm really hoping there's something there waiting for me. So that's the plan. Go to the post office, drop off some stuff for you, and hopefully pick up some stuff for me. All right, we do indeed have packages. That is awesome. I think there's like 4 packages in here, something like that. That is great. Very excited to see what all has been sent to me. So, all right, let's go home and find out. All right, back from the post office where, as you saw, I had 4 packages waiting for me in my P.O. box. Definitely excited about this. One of these, I believe, is from Listia, but the other 3 are from you guys. One of them coming from the UK. I love foreign mail. And this one right here, I don't know what's inside there, but I'm pretty sure I know what format's in there. So I am so pumped to see what you guys sent. Definitely cannot wait to crack into these. And as always, we're being joined by the ever lovely Cinnamon. So, all right, let's see what we got here. So, first package here coming from Trevor Bang. As always, love that name. Such a cool name. So, all right, let's see what we got. Oh, this is neat. We have The Adventures of Young Indiana Jones, Treasures of the Peacock's Eye. As it says right there, this was actually packaged with the Indiana Jones trilogy. Back when it was still a trilogy, you got the VHS box set. This came packed right next to it. So that's really cool. This is still brand new, factory sealed. That is awesome. So Trevor, thank you so much for this cool The Adventures of the Young Indiana Jones. That is awesome. Thank you. That rocks. Okay, and then this one here I actually believe is from Listia, if I'm not mistaken. So let's find out. And if I can get into it, oh my gosh, they bubble wrapped the heck out of this, which is good because I love me some bubble wrap. All right, what do we have? Okay, so we have the Angry Birds movie on Blu-ray, which I already own. I actually don't need this. Actually, it's brand new factory sealed, so this is probably going to go up on the Cinema Sickness store, actually. That's probably what I'll do with this. But the reason why I bid on this is because it came with Storks, and this I wanted to get. This I wanted to see. So yeah, this was together in a set. They weren't asking for very many points for this, so I jumped on it, and I'm happy to have Storks now. And this, I was happy to get this too, because like I said, this can go up on the Cinema Sickness store, so that's awesome. Or I can put it back up on Listia and probably get my points back for this if I really wanted to. I don't know. I'll think about that. Maybe the store, maybe Listia. We'll see. But anyway, Angry Birds the movie, that was pretty decent, but I'm really looking forward to checking out Storks. This year being the Blu-ray, DVD, digital HD combo pack, and again, both of these are brand new, factory sealed, so a really cool pickup for free off Listia. That is fantastic. Okay, so now for the international mail. Yeah, so excited about this. I don't know what's inside here, and I can't wait to find out. I love stuff from overseas. All right. Ooh, there's a note. Before I even look what's inside, let's read the note first. Shortest note ever written. Hi, David. It's Chris from England. Play it loud and sing away. All the best, Chris. Let's see what this is. Oh, it's a siege. Oh, I know what this is. You did say you were sending this. I remember now. Oh, and it's still brand new factory sealed. Oh my gosh, this is absolutely just amazing. So, wow, we have the Newsies soundtrack. So good. This is one of my all-time favorite soundtracks ever. I didn't say if I did a top 5 favorite soundtracks, which don't ask me to do, or not, maybe not top 5, let's say top 10 favorite soundtracks of all time, this would be in there somewhere. Again, do not ask me to do that. I'm really bad at doing top 5s, top 10s, or whatever, because I'm like, oh, here's some ones I want. I'm like, well, no, this one's off. And then I want to put that one on. Maybe I want that one on. It's like, it takes me like a million years to figure out what I want, and I'm never satisfied with the list, so I don't do them because it just drives me insane, and I'm never satisfied with what I pick. There's like 1 or 2 that I'm like, definitely, and the rest I'm like, maybe. But this one would definitely be on the list, because it's Newsies. Such a good soundtrack. Maybe one of these days I'll do a video of like my favorite soundtracks. I won't do like a top whatever. I'll just do, these are some of my favorites. That's what I'll do. Maybe I'll do that. So yeah, Newsies. So good. And again, this is brand new. This is factory sealed, and that is just so incredibly cool. The song Santa Fe alone is just, it's perfect. I love that song. I definitely will play loud and sing along to Santa Fe over and over and over again. So this is a soundtrack I've been looking to get in my collection for the longest time. I've never owned this before. I had an illegally downloaded copy of this a long time ago, but as far as actually owning a physical copy of this, I've never had one, so excited. I've only ever come across this once before out and about when hunting, and it was just destroyed. The disc was so badly scratched, I had to pass. So glad to now finally have a copy of this. Chris, thank you so much. You do not know how happy this has just made me. I love the soundtrack, and I will be listening to this over and over and over again in my car. You rock. Thank you so much for that. All right, and then, yeah, pretty sure I'm thinking Laserdisc. You guys know me. Love my Laserdisc. One of, if not my all-time favorite format to collect for. UMD's become a new favorite of mine as well, but I really do like Laserdisc. Laserdisc is my all-time favorite cinematic media format. I love it. I love the artwork. I love the design. I love the fact that it's like the first, it was the first like media really meant for the collector. I love it. So I'm hoping maybe that's what's inside here. I'm gonna laugh if I open this up and it's not a Laserdisc. But this is coming from Shane Dowles, D-O-W-L-E-S-S, or Dowles. I'm probably pronouncing your name incorrectly. I do apologize. So, all right, let's see. Where did Cinema go? There she is. And what's cool about this also is I can keep this box, because every time I pick up records for the Cinema Stick store and people order them, I'm like, I don't know what to send the records in. I had to like makeshift a box because I don't have anything. So next time somebody orders records, you get this nice box. All right, so let's see what we got here. I'm so excited. Got to be really careful cutting into this. I don't want to cut into anything. Oh, come on. Gingerly cutting. Very carefully cutting. There's so much tape. Really don't want to ruin whatever's inside here. There we go. Okay, ooh. And there's a note taped to the inside. All right, so, hey, Dave, here are some Christian metal... Are you serious? These are CDs? They're CDs! I thought we had Laserdisc. I feel really bad now. I'm thinking Laserdisc, and they're CDs, which is cool. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I'm still very excited, but I thought it was a Laserdisc. I'm an idiot. That's what I get for pumping myself up. Wow, that was stupid. That's one of the most embarrassing things I've ever done on the show. Here are some Christian metal CDs and new metal to add to your collection or to sell in the store. Thanks, Shane Dallas. I'm an idiot. I can't believe it. I'm like, Laserdisc, and there's CDs. Again, not that there's anything wrong with that. I'm very happy that you sent me a bunch of CDs. That is awesome, but what the heck? Boy, is my face red? My face is always red, but is it redder? Alright, let's see what we got here. I'm such an idiot. Okay, so we have, Believer Dimensions. No idea. I don't know probably who any of these people are. It's on Roadrunner Records. That's cool. Then we have, who is this? Oh, Mudvayne. I've actually heard of Mudvayne. I don't really know if I know their music or not. It's like I can't think of a song they sang, but maybe I can. Did they have a hit on the radio? They might have. I know that name anyway. This band's called Die Happy. All right, I do like the Jolly Roger there. That's interesting. So, okay, Die Happy. That's... Oh, and then we have more Die Happy with Volume 2. So that's great. So very cool. So I guess, as he says, this is Christian metal. Interesting. I don't know if I've really ever heard Christian metal before. I will have to check this out and see what it is all about. So thank you so much, and thank you for packing that in a box that makes me look like a complete idiot. But hey, at least I got a box of records now. That's awesome. I still feel really stupid though. So anyway, Shane, thank you so much for the Christian metal. I look forward to checking that out. Again, Chris, thank you so much for the Newsies. That, so amazing. Such a good soundtrack. A good movie too. If you have not seen this movie, do yourself a favor, check it out. It's fantastic. Christian Bale is great in this. A very young Christian Bale. Again, Trevor, thank you so much for the young Indiana Jones. And Listia, thank you for these goodies. I love it. So that's awesome. So all in all, definitely some really cool items. Very fantastic. And again, I'm still just so embarrassed by the fact that I'm gushing over a Laserdisc that was not actually a Laserdisc. Ah, boy. All right, so that is that. So now time to watch a movie. And what should I watch tonight? I think I'm going to check out Richie Ashburn, A Baseball Life. This is the documentary I just picked up, what was it, yesterday? And I think it looks interesting. One of you guys actually left a comment. Apparently you're a big Phillies fan. Your avatar is like the Philadelphia Phillies logo or something like that. So you told me a little bit about Richie Ashburn and some things about him, and I'm definitely intrigued. I want to look into this more. I grew up in Philadelphia, or the Philadelphia area, so you think I would know who this is, but I really don't, and I kind of feel embarrassed by that. So looking forward to checking this out, seeing what the life of Richie Ashburn was like. Definitely sounds very fascinating. So all right, let's pop this in, let's check it out, and let's learn about Richie Ashburn.
How do you mark the measure of a man? Is it the speed which he ran through the fields of his youth?
He's the fastest man I ever saw to get down to first base in a Phillies uniform.
All right, Richie Ashburn, A Baseball Life. This was an absolutely fantastic documentary. So incredibly well done. There were times while I was watching this and I had tears rolling down my face. It was that just amazing. Such a good story about a great man. Again, growing up in the Philadelphia area, you would think I would really know who Richie Ashburn is, but I just don't, because I don't really follow sports. Sports were never really my thing. It's not something I was really ever all that into, and thus why I really have no idea who Richie Ashburn is. When I think of the Phillies, I think of like Mike Schmidt, and that's about my knowledge of the Philadelphia Phillies and who was like famous on the team. Apparently, this guy here is probably a little bit more famous than Mike Schmidt, although apparently, according to this, they actually got inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame at like the same time, which is really cool. So, great story all about his upbringing and how he got into baseball and then how he became this big, huge baseball star. Talks about his career, of course, and then it goes into after his baseball career where he became an announcer for the Philadelphia Phillies for like 33 years or something like that. And then eventually that going into him going into the Hall of Fame, and then unfortunately him passing away and everything that happened in between. And it just goes over everything. It tells you so much about this man's life. Everything from the great things that happened to the very sad things that happened. There were things like when we were talking about his daughter unfortunately passing away. Was definitely a moment that made me tear up a bit, because they were talking to him about it, and showing him being very upset about the whole thing, talking to other people about it, and then relaying the story of when that happened. It was just a very, very touching part of the documentary. Of course, when he was like inducted into the Hall of Fame, that was a very touching moment, very emotional as well. And of course, after he passed away and all the people saying such nice things about him, again, very emotional. So definitely, you touched on my heartstrings at times during this movie, learning about this man who I really didn't even know anything about up until this. It was just such a well done documentary and did such a good job of getting you interested in this man that even though I didn't know him, at times when they were talking about sad things that happened in his life and that happened to him, it got me actually sad. It was just that well done. That is the sign of a really well done documentary. As it says right here, this documentary actually was narrated by Harry Callis, who was also, his name I do know. He was also a Philadelphia Phillies broadcaster, and he actually would broadcast with Richie Ashburn, and he was like a really, they're basically like best friends because they worked together for so long, and very touching to hear the things that he had to say about him. Very sad that he unfortunately died on the road. He was out, being the broadcaster on the road with the Phillies, and unfortunately passed away in a hotel room. Very, very sad, but just still a great story about a really cool man, and if I ever get back to the Philadelphia, was it the I don't even remember the name of it, Citizens Bank Park, that's it, I'm like, it's the name of a bank, Citizens Bank Park, which is, I really, really, really dislike when they name it. It should be called like the Richie Ashburn Park or something like that. Like, I really hate when they name parks or venues or anything like that after who like owns it. Basically, it's like, no, come on, name it after somebody famous. That makes more sense. It just Anyway, but if I ever get back out there, they have the Ashburn Alley. I'm going to check that out now because I've been to the Citizens Bank Park like once. I got invited. My friend had free tickets to a Phillies game, and I was like, all right, let's go. And we didn't even stay that long because it ended up being like 30 degrees that night. We were freezing, so we stayed for like a couple innings. And we're like, this is dumb. We didn't bring we had no jackets or anything because it was like really warm during the day, and they got really cold at night for some reason. So we ended up leaving. But if I ever go back there again, which I'm sure I will someday, I'm gonna have to check out Ashburn Alley, which is like this whole like kind of like history of the Phillies like area. Definitely going to want to check that out. It sounds very interesting. In fact, maybe I'll have to get out to a game sometime soon and bring you guys along. That'd be interesting. I have not seen a baseball game in a very, very, very long time. Even though, again, I'm not really into sports. Baseball is a sport that I'm not like, I don't hate. It's kind of like hockey. I don't hate hockey. Football, I would never want to go to a football game. That is not my thing at all. But or even basketball, I would never, no interest going to a basketball game. But hockey, baseball, I would check out a baseball hockey game every now and then. Why not? And maybe I'd get back out to the Citizens Bank Park and check out Ashburn Alley. That's how I am. I want to go back out to the ballpark. Not so much to see the game, but to check out Ashburn Alley and to see like this whole like historical timeline of the Philadelphia Phillies. I'm more interested in the history of the team than I am the actual team itself playing. So anyway, so again, a fantastic documentary. Whether you're a fan of the Philadelphia Phillies, you're a fan of sports, or even if you really don't like sports, but you like me and you love documentaries, this is one I would highly recommend checking out. Again, extremely well done, and that is a sign of a great documentary when it makes you just feel emotional about somebody who you know nothing about, you have no attachment to, no prior attachment to going into a documentary, but by the end you're emotionally involved in this person's life because it's just such a well told story, and I can't recommend it enough. It was fantastic. There's actually one story that, again, I apologize. I always forget who tells me stuff, but the viewer who told me about Richie Ashburn a little bit, told me this crazy story about how he ended up hitting a woman twice in one game with a foul ball. So I actually went onto Wikipedia and looked it up, and sure enough, he ended up, they left it out of this documentary. I don't know why. Maybe it's in some of the bonus features. I didn't check any bonus features out, but I hope somewhere on these 2 discs they mention it. There was this time where he hit a foul ball, smacked the lady in the face, and they stopped the game. They made sure she was okay. I guess she was all right. Broken nose, blood everywhere apparently, but I guess she was okay other than that. So they're wheeling her out. They're wheeling her out on a stretcher, taking her back out. They start the game back up. He hits another foul ball, smacks her in the knee. The same lady as they're carrying her out of the ballpark. He hits her twice. How was that even a thing? And why was that left out of this documentary? I don't know. I was really bummed about that. Reading that story, it's like, that is an amazing story. That is something that just does not happen. And they didn't talk about it. I'm really surprised by that. I hope it's in the bonus features, but again, I know I'm ranting and raving at this point, but I'm just, documentaries are my all-time favorite genre of movies. I love them so much, and every now and then I just come across one that's just so well done that I can't just praise it enough. And that is Richie Ashburn, A Baseball Life. So see this one, whether you're into sports or not, it's a documentary that is a must-watch. And with that, I quickly want to thank you guys and apologize. Thank you for sticking through this entire video, even though I'm very sorry that it sounds like I've been punched in the nose. I know, I sound disgusting and nasally and just horrible right now, but again, I think I have a sinus infection or something, and this whole area of my face is just not doing so well. Hopefully in the next few days it all goes away and I'll be better again, but it's driving me nuts and I sound the way I do, and I do apologize if it's driving you guys nuts as well. But thank you for sticking through this video, even though I do sound just absolutely horrible. I have been trying to do this whole video sound normal, and I know it's not working. I know I sound bad, so thank you guys so much. Again, hopefully this will all clear up very soon. So again, with that, I am actually not quite off to bed yet. I have a whole bunch of movies to catalog. Stuff I picked up over the last few days that I have not yet cataloged at cinemasickness.com or put away in the library. I really want to do that tonight because tomorrow night I'm actually going to go out and do some more cinema hunting with Cinema Man. Yes, with Chris yet again. We have no specifics yet. I just sent him a text message and said, would you like to go out tomorrow night? He said yes, definitely. Again, where we're going, what we're doing, I have absolutely no idea. Probably won't decide that until tomorrow evening, but I am going out tomorrow night with him, and we're going to go do some cinema hunting, and I don't know how much I'm going to get. Maybe I'll get a couple things. Maybe I'll get a huge pile of stuff. I don't know, but I'd rather not add it to the pile I already have, so let's get that out of the way, and then I can put away all the stuff I grabbed tomorrow without having to just have this huge, gigantic pile in front of me. That would be nice, so going to do that with the rest of my evening. Oh, joy. But all right, guys, with that, thank you guys so much for checking this video out. Be sure to hit that like button down below. Also, if you want to see a new video from me every single day, then hit that subscribe button, and you're going to get one. And of course, don't forget to check out Patreon to help support the show, Spreadshirt.com to grab yourself a Cinema Sickness t-shirt, and of course, Instagram to check out the Cinema Sickness store and pick yourself up some really cool media. So again, that is it. Thanks for watching. Have a good one, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye. Arby's curly fries. I swear these things are more addictive.